This simple notebook changed how I remember everything that inspires me. It's called a Commonplace book, and it's like having a personal museum of ideas. By the end of this video, you'll know exactly how to start your own, even if you've never done anything like this before. I'm a Lukika, and I've been filling these pages for years. Trust me, if you love collecting quotes, recipes, or just beautiful things you don't want to forget, this is for you. So what exactly is a Commonplace book? It's a personal collection of anything that resonates with you. Quotes from books you're reading, recipes you want to remember, podcast insights, colour palettes, even snippets of conversations that stuck with you. This isn't a new idea. Writers like Virginia Woolf and Roman Emperor Marcus Aurelius kept commonplace books, also called commonplace journals. They used them to capture ideas. Think of it like Pinterest or your camera roll, but analogue, intentional, and actually organised in a way you'll revisit. Here's why this matters now. We live in a scroll and forget culture. You see something beautiful on Instagram, you save it, and then it disappears into a folder you never open again. A commonplace book is how you actually keep the good stuff. It's your personal library of inspiration that grows with you. So why bother with pen and paper? Let me show you 3 reasons this changed everything for me. First, you never lose a good idea again. See these conference notes? I wrote these years ago, and I've referred back to them several times since. Second, you build your own creative library. Instead of re-googling how to do urban sketching whenever I decide to pick it up again, I've collected drawing techniques and my notes are right here. And third, this is one that surprised me. You start to see patterns in what inspires you. When I flipped back through mine, I realised I do a lot of sketches from nature. That told me something about myself and what I should create more of. Your commonplace book becomes a mirror. Okay, so you're convinced. Let me walk you through exactly how to start, and I mean today with what you already have. First, supplies. You need a notebook, any notebook. I'm using an A6 thin notebook from Hobonichi, but honestly, any notebook works perfectly. Don't let the perfect notebook stop you from starting. For writing tools, I use these pens. I have a Kaweco Sport fountain pen, 2 TWSBI Eco fountain pens in medium and fine nib, and an Energel planer pen in 0.5, which is the best gel pen I've found so far. I'll do a proper video of my stationery supply soon, but use whatever you have. Ballpoint, gel pen, pencil, it doesn't matter. The optional extras are washi tape, stickers, coloured pens. These are fun but not necessary. I'm showing you mine so you know what's possible, not what's required. Now let's make our first entry together. Pick something you love right now. For me, it's this quote. Do what you can with what you have, where you are. I could add 4 things. The quote itself, the author, today's date, and why it means something to me. It's nice to have this context to look back on. So here I'm just writing a little bit of context about why this quote means something to me and why I keep coming back to it. So when do you add to it? I keep mine on my desk, and whenever something strikes me, a quote from a podcast, a colour combination I love, a recipe I want to try, I write it down. There's no schedule, no pressure. Some weeks I add 5 entries, some weeks none. What should you collect? Honestly, anything. Book quotes, podcast timestamps so you can find that moment again, recipes with your own tweaks, conversation snippets that made you think, colour palettes from photos you love, and even questions that you're pondering. Here's a quote. Here are some course notes, and here's an outline of a wedding speech. It's beautifully chaotic, and that's the point. This is your collection. Now you might be wondering, how can I find things again? Let me show you 3 ways you can organise this. The simplest method, and what I use, is chronological. I just add entries as they come. When I flip back through, it tells a story of what I was into during different seasons. It's like a timeline of inspiration. Some people prefer an index method. You leave the first few pages blank, and as you fill your book, you note where things are. For example, page 5, quotes, page 12, recipes, page 18, drawing techniques. Then you can flip right to what you need. Or you can use sticky tabs and washi tape to mark sections. One colour for quotes, another for recipes, and another for creative ideas. This works great if you want quick visual navigation. But honestly, choose what feels natural. I use chronological because I love the surprise of rediscovering random things. You can always evolve your system. Before you start, let me help you avoid some common pitfalls. Mistake number 1. When I decided I wanted to have a Commonplace book, I wasted 2 months procrastinating trying to find the right book. I've learned that how you journal is nowhere near as important as that you journal. Mistake number 2 is making it too precious. This isn't a museum piece. Cross things out, make spelling mistakes, add sticky notes. The messiness makes it yours. If you're afraid to ruin it, you won't use it. And mistake number 3, copying things without context. Always note where you found it and the date. 6 months from now, you'll want to remember which book that quote came from, or when you were obsessed with that colour palette. Context makes it meaningful. So here's your challenge. Grab any notebook you have right now, and make your first entry. Write down a quote you love, a recipe you want to try, or even just today's date and one thing that inspired you. I'd genuinely love to see what you're collecting. Tag me on Instagram at alukamakes with all your Commonplace book pages. I check every single tag. If you want more journaling inspiration like this, subscribe to this channel. I also have Journal With Me videos where you can watch my full creative process in real time. And drop a comment. What's going to be your first entry? I'm curious what resonates with you. Happy collecting!